Jeramiah, when you look at the college football playoff expansion, which is on hold, and then there are other television network agreements with conferences, the Big Ten probably about to announce something with Fox, and we know the Pac-12's up for grabs, eventually the Big 12. Is the college football expansion, in your opinion, the thing that would open up the dam for more, and I don't mean dam in a bad word, but open up the dam for more opportunities for others once they can get that figured out?
I think so. A lot of what I feel we've lost, and this is, I still consider myself a first-time AD and still new to the chair, but I think we forgot about what was most important, and there is that student-athlete component, but also the fan experience. And, when you look at the power of say, the NCAA basketball tournament and the opportunity for a Cinderella to make a run, as St. Pete did this year, and why not open it up more to a much larger base? And I see value in that. Now, maybe I'm biased because I would love for us to have the opportunity to get in, but it doesn't fit with what I love about this industry and what I love about college athletics in general. And I think having more opportunity is of value, and I think it creates a much stronger industry overall.
Yeah, it is strange that football is the only sport. I mean, if you look at track and field, swimming, diving, whatever it is, a kid from any school, at least especially an individual sport, can win the national title. On a team sports, I know skew certain ways, but Jeremiah, how can non-Power 5 conferences throw any weight around to make sure that, is it changing the governance rules so that, the Power 5 isn't so completely autonomous? Like, how do you do that so that, schools like Boise State and ones like you can actually, throw some weight around and make their voice heard?
Well, I think one is the expansion of the college football playoff. And I was surprised, like many, that it didn't happen. And there are a lot of reasons for that, but I also think, and you've talked about it, there's somewhat of a changing of the guard going on. You have, Power 5 conferences, and I think at this point, 4 of the 5 will have had a commissioner. You have a lot of new ADs and young administrators that are up and coming that are going to have a seat at the table that they haven't had before. And I think, blinders come off and it allows you to really hone in on what's most important. And, there's something about college athletics that's different from professional sports. I love professional sports, but there's a difference. And the more we become like professional sports, the more I think we lose what's special to many of us. And I think having the conversations and at some point we have to face it. We've been kicking the can for many years. I don't think name, image, and likeness or the route we've taken now is a surprise to anyone that's been in the industry for the last years. We just decided to, and I know it's easier said than done, but now we're faced with making decisions because others are defining the expectations for us. And I just philosophically don't agree with that. I think there is a path forward, and I think if you got the right people in the room, and there's probably a lot of opinions on who that would be, that we could create something that would benefit all involved.
It was kind of like the simmering of a volcano. It was going to erupt at some point with the various lawsuits, and then it just went pop, and there's no way to get the lava back in the ground because so many things are going on. You say get the right people in the room. Why can't that happen? Why can't that somebody, like there's 300 and some or how many NCAA schools that are competing for an NCAA basketball title, or how many 115 or so in football? Why can't that get done? Is it too much red tape?
I don't necessarily know if it's too much red tape. I think there's just so many moving pieces, and inherently the job is difficult. Take me as an athletic director. My job is to do what's in the best interest of my institution first and foremost. But I'm also a part of a conference that's also a part of an association. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and ultimately ADs and presidents have been making decisions on what's in the best interest of their institutions, and I don't blame them for that. But that's something that I think can be navigated. And if I had to answer, obviously I would share it. I don't know, but having the conversation is important, and I know a lot of people are trying to figure out, how do we move forward? I love this industry. I don't want it to change, and I want to, have, an opportunity to lead a department, compete at the highest levels, and I think there is a way for us to do that. We just have to figure that out. It's easier said than done, and there's much more intelligent administrators and commissioners and leaders out there that probably have more of an answer. But I think what it's done forced us all to look in the mirror and say, okay, why are we doing what's important? And in some ways, that's probably what worries me the most about name, image, and likeness and transfer portals. And, we're changing the college athletics, and in a lot of ways we're losing our mix process. And that's something we're trying to hold on to dear, as much as we possibly can. The student athlete and really providing those experiences that prepare them for life, understanding the professional opportunities that many don't have.
Are you concerned, Jerry?